This is Joe with Beasting Coasters. Just before we take a stroll around the park, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and let's go check out what's going on. Hello everyone, wherever you may be. This is Joe again, coming from Six Flags Magic Mountain. Just before I do an update, I want to thank everybody for hitting that big mark of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. And I'll keep doing updates, but don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit that like button. Now let's go talk about the new ride. Now let's get started, guys, over here by the Full Throttle entrance and exit. As you can see from looking at this actual footing, that it looks like they started their terraforming of the actual landscaping, along with, of course, the grading. You can see a couple of rocks there from the old log jammer that used to be there, so those are out in the view. But looking at this, it looks like they actually reduced some of this. Now I wanted to also bring you this to show you that they added like a fence right in front of the entrance. I guess it's for protection, which is kind of cool. So it looks like they're getting started here. So let me just kind of walk a little bit up to show you how it looks. So they added it for protection, but of course for the safety of the workers also. Now, from this view, I wanted to show you that they started adding flags again. Look at all those flags they added. So basically those markers are showing you where the footers are going to go and the supports. So I don't think they're going to be digging there anymore. So that's going to be part of the actual terrain, how the roller coaster is going to fly through. So that's a good thing. But they are knocking down this actual hillside. And what I'm hearing out there is you're looking at about between 20 to 30 feet reduction. So you're going to see a big difference pretty soon. So as you can see, way difference now. There's a flag way up there, as you can see. Panning to the left, you can see that, I mean, there's really nothing left there. You can see all those rocks from the remaining of log jammer still there. So that's a difference also. So let me just show you guys a little more. Now, going to this view, you can also see that they got like a little road there where the actual bobcats and the ones that are the machines are going to go through there to start digging more, to dig more to make this terrain a little flatter. But you could see a reduction for sure. And from here, I can pan in and out to see the other side. So let me walk up a little further here, up the entrance of Full Throttle, jump on the right, and look, let me zoom in. You can see that, I mean, it's so clear now. There's really nothing, no trees left. And here's the little road going up to where they're digging and knocking down some of this hillside. You can totally tell the difference. Another pan here, you can see a big difference there, guys. Wow, can't wait to see this footers and everything start going in, but you can totally see the difference. Look at that, unreal. It's like night and day, what we used to see before. Now as I walk over here toward the front of the, you can see what a difference now, huh, guys? Wow. I mean, I'm panning all around. Some of the stuff looks different, but you can see a little difference in they're flattened the actual terrain. So that's the difference. I didn't see any flags up here as I walked toward the right. All you see is just the machines, all the bobcats, all the ones that are using to bring down some of this terrain over here at the Golden Bear Theater. Look at that. Sorry a little bit about the weather was a little darker, and it was toward the end of the day, and the camera views were a little bad here and hazy. But overall, look at that. Unreal. I know all of us are waiting for the supports, but that's going to be a little long down the line. First, we have to put the footers. Now, as I do this little view here, it's panning out just to show you guys what it looks like. I know we talked about that. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see where they have that little dirt road going to the right where it goes up. That retaining wall should be coming down soon. But as far as the bottom retaining wall, that's gone. You don't see it no more. And it also seems like they might have flattened a little bit of the terrain here. So the hillside looks a little smaller, not too much, but I can see a little difference. Now, if I zoom over here, I don't, to the very left here, just nothing but hillside. See right there, that little section, it looks like they reduced it just a little here. Look at that. And I'll show you a different view in a little bit. And of course, over here by the Bugs Bunny world, if I pan to the left here and you look, it looks like there's a little dirt road that goes up for the machinery, as you can see there. See that? And I didn't see any flags over here or markers in this section. I looked all around and I didn't see anything. So you can see there's really nothing going on here, but just clearance. You look over here, and here's where it becomes a little hazy, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to show you guys, it's hard to see through the haze there, but there is a bunch of markers over there, flags, and I'll show you in a second. You can barely see them if you look real closely. There they are. But I'll give you guys a different view to show you a better view, and there's some way up there. You see that? So to me, that just tells me that that's where the footers are going to go for the supports, and I don't think that's going to get any lower. So as I go inside here and give you a view of it, you can see that they got a lot of work done here a little bit. And I'm going to zoom in and show you that actually looks like something that could have been used for the log jammer, kind of like the kind of big piping for the water where the water used to flow. So it looks like when they dug through here, as you can see through the little dirt roads there, they might have knocked down some of that hillside, and that's where that came from. So that definitely looks like some kind of a big old pipe that used to go in there for the water. So they brought that out and knocked it and getting rid of it now. So that's interesting to see. They just pretty much left everything in there from the log jammer. Now they're tearing it down because they're going to need that hillside. Something unique to show you, a different perspective, guys. And of course we have the machines here, the Volvo. Those are going to be used later to do whatever they need to do. And here's another view. And I noticed that little, there was colored like a little marker, kind of orange. I don't know what that's for, but we'll look into that. But they have it right inside of that where the cement and dirt meets. There's like a little, I don't know, it looks like a marker pipe thing that they just pretty much painted it orange. That was interesting to see. Now as a pan here, this is a perfect view now where the sun's not hitting it too bad here. So you can see all the flags in the hillside, and that, that's where you're going to have supports. The footers, of course, goes first, where they pour out the cement and everything to create footers. So you can see that. Look at that. There's a bunch of flags, and while I zoom in to show you a better view, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 there, 9, and there's like 3 more up there, 11. So, and now at the very end here, I wanted to show you guys something right by the Buccaneer and the swing. See that little arrow where I'm pointing? They have like another fence there added that I didn't see before. So they added that from there, from the very top to the very bottom, kind of matching where we saw it at full throttle. So it seems like this is how far the ride's going to go. It's hard to see, but if you look real closely, they have that fence that was added. So that kind of gives you a perspective of how big the ride's going to be. So it's coming way back here, guys. So they might have some supports up here. And that's going to do it for this quick construction update, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this new adventure. Again, don't forget to subscribe. That helps me a lot. And also, don't forget to hit the like, which will help the algorithm. And once again, thank you very much for joining today. And I'll see you guys all on the next one.